Okay, is it clear? I found right hand limit equating to q. I got q as is 1 by 2. Here we got one equation relation between p and q. P minus q is equal to minus 2. This q value here substitute here, you get p value directly. This is question number 31. With question number 32. If anyone not understood, just ask. Okay. Even any single step also not understood, please ask, because we are doing exercise 3. Third exercise. Few questions are very logical questions. This question they already asked. This question already they asked in May 2011 AIEEE. Okay. So right hand continuous. We got 1 by 2, 1 by 2 here equating to f of 0 value. Okay. Like here, 32, question number 32, last question in this chapter is f of x they clearly given limit extends to infinite sin x all to the power of 2n. Very logical question. Okay, very logical question. How to do this? Extends to infinite. See, whatever the x value, x is whatever it is, but sin x is right between 1 to minus 1. Maximum value is 1, minimum value is minus 1. So to the power of 2n will be there. So this is equal to what shall we write here? Limit extends to infinity. There are two cases. If it is 1 when x is equal to 90, it will be 1, and power 2n will be there. Even it is minus 1 also it will become 1. So that when it will be 1, so this will be 1, 2n plus 1, pi by 2. When x is equal to 2n plus 1, pi by 2, it is 1. Because n is equal to 0, 90, 1. N is equal to 1, 3 pi by 2, 270, minus 1 over even 1. So like that, we'll get n is equal to, maybe n is belongs to integer. So x should not equal to this 2n plus 1 pi by 2. Remaining all values will become 0. Why? Why it is 0 for remaining all values? Can anyone tell that? Okay. So here the meaning is, here you can observe that discontinuous at x is equal to pi by 2, continuous at x is equal to pi by 2. So discontinuous at x is equal to minus pi by 2. Which one of the option is right? See, infinite means the sign. For example, 0.1, I want to check at 1. 1 minus will get sign value with different value. 1 plus also will get sign value with different value. Okay, 1 minus, 1 plus will get different values. So that you can take any two values in entire the domain, minus infinite to infinite. For any two values, it should not be like this variable. For example, if I take 0.1, sin 0.1 will be different from sin 0.2. So that 0.1 plus nothing but right hand limit of 0.1 is 0.2 and left hand limit of 0.1 is 0.001, like maybe 0. So at 0 is different value from 0.2. So like that, for infinite values, it will be discontinuous. Okay. So there are infinite number of points will be there because of the reason extends to infinite. X they did not ask any particular value. Extends to infinite means infinite x values are there. In each and every x values, the sign function will be changing. That you have to remember. Only at pi by 2, at pi by 2 it is 1, but exactly it is 1. For remaining values, the sign will be changing, so that there are infinite discontinuous points will be there. That you have to understand. Okay, so like for example 28th question, 29th question, 28th question, 29th question, it is related to signum function, HGN of x. What is the meaning of this? This meaning is mod x by x, or else, or we can write as x by modulus x. So signum function is nothing but mod x by x here. Three cases will be there. So when x greater than 1, it is clearly plus 1 because x by x. X less than or x less than 1 should be less greater than or equal to 1. So here x less than 1, clearly it will be minus 1. But when x is equal to 0, sorry, here it is 0. 0, less than 0, and equal to 0, 0. Already this condition we know. Signum function is can be denoted by modulus x by x. See here, remember that HGM of x, signum function is continuous x should not equal to 0, discontinuous at x is equal to 0. When is this x value is 0, it is discontinuous. At 0, what will happen? What is the right hand limit of 0? 1. Left hand limit of 0? Minus 1. So here left hand 0 minus should not equal to 0 plus should not equal to 0, because left hand limit not equal to right hand limit at 0, and it should not equal to even f of 0 also. So that at x is equal to 0, it is not continuous. But x is not equal to 0, it is always continuous. Because x is not equal to 0, why it is continuous? We can take any other value. Substitute 1, minus 1, x is equal to 1. Modulus of 1 by 1 is 1 only. Modulus of less than 1 minus left side. Left hand limit also becomes same value, approximately equal to right hand limit. So except 0 it is continuous. So in that question number 28, HGN of x cube minus x is discontinuous at x is equal to 1. Discontinuous nothing but I said that equating to 0. So this x cube minus x equating to 0 will get some point. Okay, x is common, x square minus 1 is equal to 0. One is x is equal to 0, another is x is equal to plus or minus 1. Okay, so at these 3 points, it is discontinuous. I said that whatever the function is given here, equating to 0, discontinuous. It is continuous, not equating to 0. 29th question, they given clearly continuous. Continuous nothing but here bracket value. What is bracket value? 2 sin x plus a should not equal to 0. Sin x should not equal to minus a by 2. Should not equal to minus a by 2 nothing but sin x value is minus 1 to plus 1. Already we know that. Okay. So maximum value, this value may be 1 or less than 1. So generally how to write x is less than or equal to 1 we will write. But here it should not equal to nothing but this value. This value must be minus a by 2 should be greater than 1. Okay, greater than nothing but this a should be greater than 2. Greater than 2, nothing. 2 you can cross multiply. 2 is a constant. 2 into 1, 2. Modulus minus a becomes plus a. So what is the answer here? Answer is like second option. Greater than 2 means either it may be a value is less than minus 2 or a value is greater than 2, like that. Okay. So already you studied this. So remaining questions all are easy only. You can try once. We'll go for next differentiation concept. Okay, all are, if you get any doubts you can ask. Remaining all questions are easy. So modulus, 27th question modulus, and 30 question also very easy. They asked in 2012 question. Yeah, can you tell me what is the answer for this? Yeah. So here 30 questions they asked in 2012. F of x they given f x greatest integer function into cos of 2x minus 1 by 2 into pi. where step x denotes greatest integer function. F is continuous for every real value of x, discontinuous only x is equal to 0. So we need to check whether it is continuous or discontinuous. Okay. So let's see here. Now, what shall we do? Step x. Already we know that it is not continuous. It is not continuous for every integer. That already we know. Okay. So we can check this value. We can check this value. What is the value of this? Okay. So step x. This can be written as cos of, I want to dividing x minus 1 by 2 into 5. Okay. I divided it with 2. Now multiply with 5. Step x cos and x pi minus pi by 2. I want to take cos of minus comma. So we'll write pi by 2 minus x pi, because cos of minus theta is cos theta only. Cos is even function. If I take minus also, value cannot be changed. We can write directly. Okay, what is cos 90 minus theta? Sin theta. Sin 90 minus theta is sin theta. Okay, for any x value, x is integer. X is integer. What about this value? X I am taking as x is belongs to integer. What will happen? This sign of x pi. For every integer, take x value 0, 1, 0. 0 into this step value?
0.
0. So finally we will get 0. 0 is always continuous. 0 is always differentiable. So finally, what is the right answer here? Right answer is continuous. Continuous. Every integer, it is continuous. If it is not integer, is it continuous? Because see, f x is only not continuous for every integer, but every integer this is 0. So total value becomes 0, continuous. At every integer we confirmed it is continuous. Except integer, real number. Every real number this is continuous. This is always, sin is always continuous function. But yes, step x is only continuous at except integer. So except integer automatically continuous. At integer also it is continuous, so that it is continuous for every real number. Okay. Integer case we got 0. Other integer cases it is automatically continuous. This is also continuous. Total function that you have to remember. Next we will start continuous. Almost we discussed all the concepts. Only few questions are there. In exercise 3 you can practice. Easy questions are there. Okay. And next we will start either differentiation or else derivative. Okay. So either we will discuss differentiation or else differentiability. Okay. So, but remember, tomorrow objective, everyone should learn all formulas, derivative formulas. What is the derivative of sin inverse x? What is the derivative of cos inverse x? Okay. So each and every derivative formula, remember, will do the differentiation. So for example here, they may be asked like what is the derivative f of x is given like a power x. What is the derivative of f of x? This is an easy question only. F of x derivative f dash of x value. Yes. First apply chain rule. First we can differentiate this and let us consider this total value as some y. What is a power y? A power x into log a. Okay. So the derivative part is completed. Next again, a power x derivative. A power x is a power x into log a. A power x nothing but f of x. So that is f of x log a into log a whole square into a power x log a whole square. Like that we can differentiate. Okay. And sometimes, for example, they given like y is equal to secant inverse of tan x is given. What is the derivative of dy by dx? Yeah, what shall we do here? Yes, we can cancel the secant inverse. Already we know that tan x is given. Take just simple right angle triangle. This is x. This is some angle theta. So tan nothing but, yes, opposite by some theta, opposite by hypotenuse. Otherwise secant of tan inverse x is given. Tan inverse x nothing but, here tan nothing but opposite by hypotenuse, adjacent. So what about this value? Root over 1 plus x square. X is given. X by 1 you can write. X by 1 you can write. X is opposite, 1 is adjacent, hypotenuse 1 plus x square. Now this can be written as secant of, if I want to write secant inverse, what is the answer we will get? Then hypotenuse by adjacent, that is root over 1 plus x square we will get. So secant cancel. Now finally we get 1 plus x square. What is the derivative of 1 plus x square? It is easy. So differentiation of the secant of tan inverse x is very difficult, because secant x is secant x into tan x. So that time we will get secant of tan inverse x, tan of tan inverse x plus into tan inverse x derivative 1 by 1 plus x. That is so difficult. So convert into like this. Now it is the derivative of this part is easy. Root x nothing but 1 by 2 root over 1 plus x square. Again 1 plus x square is 2x. 2 to get cancelled. This is the answer. So like that, if they give different values, instead of this secant, if they give cot of tan inverse x means this tan inverse is x. Cot is, if I want to convert into cot is adjacent by. Okay. So we'll start the next chapter. So sometimes they may be asked d by dx of what is the log of log x they asked. What is the answer we will give? What is the answer for this derivative of log x? Okay. So this derivative they ask to differentiate. Otherwise they gave maybe like this. Y is equal to like this. What is dy by dx is equal to what? First to do this, first you can do just d by dx of log of log x. Log of log x. Log of log x is first chain rule. First we can differentiate this log 1 by log x. Again this log x derivative is 1 by x. Log derivative is 1 by log x. Again log x will be there. This log x derivative is 1 by x. In the same way, how many logs will be there? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So here the answer becomes 1 by log of, first this value will get log x into again this derivative log of x, again log x into 1 by x. This answer we will get. Okay, first 3 log, then 2, then 1 into find out this log x derivative is 1 by x. Like this logically we can. Okay. Okay, now let's start NCERT. Okay, how many questions we finished yesterday? Question number 13 is completed yesterday, I think. We'll do the question number 14. Find the least value of a such that the function f is given by
Sir, in our NCERT book, they have not given to find the least value of A. So they have just asked us to find the values of A.
yes, this is a old book. Just a moment. What is they given? Here they clearly given find the least value of a. Question number 14.
So question number 14 is, for what value of A the function of f given by f of x is equal to x square plus ax plus 1 is increasing on 1 into 2 interval.
Okay, okay. I think so. It is maybe old book. In this book, clearly they given find the least value of a, like that. I got. I went to school. Actually, I searched. I got one book. It may be old book, but in this book they given like. Okay, just tell me. Just they asking only for what value of a. Just tell me the question. F of x is clearly.
Sir, remaining question is same, sir. Just it is not asking for the least value of A, sir. They're just asking the norm, like generally the values of A for which it will be.
What is the
Increasing
interval they give?
function.
1 comma 2. Interval of
Yeah,
as
sir.
it is, I think 1 comma 2.
Sir, closed bracket 1 comma 2.
Here they given open. Okay. Right. In this book, actually they given find the least value of a such that the function f is given by like strictly increasing open interval 1 comma 2 they given. This. Okay. Anyway, so here we need to find a value when it is strictly increasing in closed interval. Okay, as you said, closed interval. Let's see here. So they given that it is clearly increasing. Increasing nothing but find the derivative and t greater than 0. So now, what is f dash of x? Let us take this is equation 1. Write down differentiating with respect to x on both sides. Then x square 2x plus a into x value is 1 plus 1 derivative is 0. So finally we got f dash of x is equal to 2x plus a should be greater than 0 because since f of x is strictly increasing. Whenever strictly increasing, we can take greater than 0. Whenever it is greater than 0, we need to find x value or a value. So for that, x is clearly, see, one interval is given, x should belong to this closed interval 1 comma 2. What is the meaning that x should lie between this 1 comma 2? Here closed interval, so that we'll write like this. If it is closed interval, we'll write less than or equal to. If it is open interval, just to take less than. Okay. Now from this, see, this is x value lies between 1 to 2. We need to find f dash of x value. F dash of x value is 2x plus a. 2x will be there. X value lies between 1 to 2. 2x then multiply with 2. 2 less than or equal to 2x less than or equal to 2 into 2, 4. So 2x lies between 2 to 4, but plus a will be there, adding on both sides a. 2 plus a less than or equal to 2x plus a less than or equal to 4 plus a. Okay, what is this 2x plus a? F dash. Okay, so 2 plus a less than or equal to f dash of x less than or equal to 4 plus a. Okay, but clearly we know that I want to write reverse, like this 4 plus a, I want to write first less than or equal to becomes greater than or equal to f dash of x is greater than or equal to 2 plus a. Because whenever 1 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 2, will write 2 is greater than or equal to x is greater than or equal to 1. Like this, I written here. Now observe here clearly f of f dash of x is greater than 0. Greater than 0. So that what is this value right side? This 4 plus a clearly more than f dash of x. More than f dash of x, so that we can consider this value. So clearly f dash of x is greater than 0, which implies that 2 plus a is greater than or equal to 0. Here greater than or equal to will be there, greater than or equal to 2. So that take 2 is right side. So a is greater than or equal to minus 2. Plus 2 becomes minus 2. So here what is the least value? Okay, the least value. F of x is increasing, but it will be start a value. The least value of a is minus 2. So therefore, they are asking least value only. So that a values are, it will start with minus 2. Minus 2 to up to infinite. But the least value is minus 2. A is minus 2, but a is belongs to, we can write if it is interval, minus 2 to infinite. Actually, a value from minus 2 to infinite. But the least value is minus 2. If they ask the least value of a means minus 2 is the right answer. For what value of a means this is the right answer. Minus 2 to infinite is the right answer. So this condition is very important. Interval is very important. Based on that, we'll find a value. Okay. X value right is, you can change this x value as 2x plus a. 2x plus a nothing but f dash of x, clearly increasing, so that greater than 0, you can take this condition. Okay.
So I have one doubt, sir.
Yes.
So if f dash of x is greater than 0, then 4 plus a only will be greater than or equal to 0, no, sir?
Greater than 0. See here. This value is clearly greater than 0. This value may be 2 plus a. 2 plus a is clearly greater than or equal to 2 plus a. This value may be 0 or may be greater than possibility is there. For example, I want to take 1. F dash of x value is 1. 1 is clearly greater than 0. Yes or no?
Yes,
So that
sir.
this value may be 0, may be minus 1, maybe minus 2, like that. Minus 2, minus 3, like you can take up to minus infinite. But here instead of this, here if I take any variable must be either maybe minus 1, it will starting with minus 1 to minus infinite. Here whenever it is strictly greater than 0 means it may be 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. But this value means 0. we can take 0, -1, -2, like whatever the value. How can we say? We can consider even 0 also, because that is clearly greater than r. F dash of x is clearly greater than or equal to 2 plus a. That 2 plus a may be 0 also. 2 plus a value I am saying.
So, okay, sir.
Next question. Yeah, all of you try that next question and tell me. I be any interval disjoint from closed interval -1, comma 1. Prove that the function f is given by f of x is equal to x plus 1 by x is strictly increasing on I. What about question? In the question they given open interval or closed interval?
Closed.
Closed interval, sir.
Okay. Capital I be any interval disjoint, nothing but except that interval we can take any other interval like real line. If it is real line minus infinite to infinite, they give an interval -1 to 1. Except this, you can take any interval up to like more than 1 to up to infinite, and less than -1 to minus infinite. Any interval like sub interval, we can take any interval. In that interval, we can show that given function is strictly increasing. Nothing but we can prove that it is given function is not increasing in given interval. Okay, what shall we do here? Yes. To show the increasing or decreasing, just differentiate. Except to this interval -1 to 1, we can show that f dash of x is greater than 0, greater than, strictly increasing they give it. So given function is f of x is equal to x plus 1 by x. Question number 15. Right. So I is any interval. Look at here. Now differentiate f dash of x is equal to x derivative 1. What is the derivative of 1 by x? This see how to remember. Derivative of 1 by x is -1 by x square. Remember this. So this is now f dash of x is equal to take LCM x square minus 1 by x square. Let us say this is 1. So here for what value of x, f dash of x is greater than 0. Just check that value. Substitute that x value. For what value of x it will be greater than 0. Is it substitute x is equal to 1? What is the value? F dash of x. X is equal to 1. F dash of x is 0. 1 minus 1, 0. Substitute x is equal to -1. -1 square. -1 square is 1 only. Again, f dash of -1 also 0. F dash of 1 is 0. F dash of -1 is 0. Means it should be greater than 0, not equal to 0. So if I substitute like here -1, -1, 1, even substitute 0, we'll get -1 by 0, undefined. Okay, so we'll get undefined value, so that the function is not increasing in this interval, because if it's strictly increasing. So if I substitute -1 here, we getting 0, +1 is 0. Okay, so even in between 0 will be there. If the function f dash of x cannot be defined. So in this interval, the function cannot be strictly increasing. So except that substitute like remaining values, like I want to take x is equal to -2, -3 up to minus infinite, and x is equal to 2, 3, 4 up to plus infinite. What about the values? Here, this is nothing but x less than -1, x greater than 1. So x less than -1 means x may be -2, -3, -4 like that. X greater than 1 means x may be 2, 3. So in these two cases, what about the given function f dash of x? Yes, substitute any value like -2. -2 square means 4. So f dash of -2 becomes 4 minus 1, 3 by 4 greater than 0. And f of +2 also we get 3 by 4 only greater than 0. Like that, take -2 minus up to minus infinite, +2 +3 +4 up to plus infinite. For any value of x, this x, f dash of x always greater than 0. Always greater than 0. So that it is cannot be strictly increasing in this interval, except this interval, this will be increasing. So how to write the solution here? Okay, do you understand that? So f dash of x we got as okay. Here we'll write very clearly. Since the interval I is an interval disjoint from minus close interval -1, 1, that is f dash of x is greater than 0. F dash of x is greater than 0 when x is less than -1, and f dash of x is greater than 0 when x is greater than 1. Okay, x is less than 1, nothing but how to write x belongs to -1 to minus infinite, or minus infinite to -1. X greater than 1 means x belongs to open interval 1 to infinite. Simply you can write x less than -1, f dash of x is greater than 0, x greater than 1, f dash of x is greater than 0, hence f of x whenever it is greater than 0, therefore f of x is strictly increasing. Okay, f of x is strictly increasing in the interval I, which is disjoint of -1, 1. So if x is less than -1, f dash of x is greater than 0. If x greater than 1, f dash of x is greater than 0. So that just write the given question.